Turkey's power in the region is significant, as might have been noticed in the resolution of the Nagorno-Karabakh issue recently. And the exchanges between the Turkish President Erdogan and Israeli officials last night have raised or highlight a tensioning, a volatility in the Middle East beyond what it already is. His comments suggesting a potential Turkish intervention in Israel, akin to its actions in Libya and in Armenia, Azerbaijan, have escalated tensions at a time when Israel is already dealing with threats from Hezbollah and internal pressure over its Gaza campaign. This is exactly the point at which Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has also called for a ceasefire. Erdogan's timing is critical. The threats coincide with heightened conflicts on multiple fronts for Israel, including the north, where Hezbollah poses a significant threat, and the ongoing military operations in Gaza that seem to serve no purpose. No hostages are being released. Hamas itself has all but disintegrated, and this multi-pronged pressure could be seen as an opportune moment for Erdogan to reassert or to assert Turkey's influence in the region, to support Palestinians, to position himself as a champion of their cause, and for Netanyahu to back down. Netanyahu, frankly, needs an excuse to pull out of his belligerence, and this may be the excuse, the combination of Sir Keir Starmer and Erdogan. Certainly, if I were Netanyahu, I would start very quickly making public statements in support of Keir Starmer, because I would not want an invasion from the north, from Turkey. I would not want this to spiral into... Russia is talking about NATO threatens to invade Israel. This is a dangerous escalation, precisely because Erdogan's threats are complicated, because Turkey is a member of NATO, and any direct military intervention against Israel could have severe international repercussions, and it goes beyond rhetoric. And the comparison made by the Israeli Foreign Minister Israel Katz, likening Erdogan to Saddam Hussein, underscores the severity with which Israel views these threats. In pushing towards peace, Erdogan's statements might not be conducive. They risk further inflaming the situation rather than calming it. His stance could rally support among certain factors, but it also risks alienating potential mediators and exacerbating the conflict. The situation is now precarious, with Erdogan's rhetoric adding another layer of complexity to an already fraught geopolitical landscape. The international community, meanwhile, continues to call for de-escalation and for ceasefire rather than for peace. I think we need some grown-ups in the room. I think we need, as we have needed from the very beginning, to be calling for peace and for recognition of Palestine as a state. The more people who recognize Palestine as a state, the safer the environment, and the international community needs to move towards peace. Taking a path to resolve a situation that is becoming increasingly challenging.